What is good, everybody? I am your host, B2B Trades, and today we got another cryptocurrency video. I'm actually going to be doing a three-part video series on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, so make sure you guys check them all out. But overall, Bitcoin looks extremely fucking bullish. There's really no avoiding it, and you guys have been asking for a new video on BTC, so here it is. BTC as a whole, I have a channel drawn out since 2011 going into current day. It's the only 3 times that we've hit off of this major trend line. 1, 2, and 3. Everywhere else sort of invalidates this. So this is the major area that I have my channel drawn out from, especially since we hit off of the 2013 peak. We almost hit off of the 2017 peak, and ultimately the 2021 and the 2022 peak stayed below this median line, which is still pretty damn healthy. This is the channel that I'm going to go with, and since it is subjective and it is my opinion, you guys can suck a dick if you guys disagree with it. So that's that. Anyway, I'm actually going to leave that there because that wants to disagree with me. Deleting it, so let's just keep it there. Overall, though, on a more serious note, BTC looks like it's really accelerating its growth and slowing down its bear markets. From 2013, the bear market was 86%. Going into 2018, it was another almost 85%. And in current day, it's at 78. So it just shows me that I think the BTC cycles are just stabilizing more and more each time. When I zoom in on BTC, the lows were back in November, I believe, of 2022. There you go. And ultimately, we just created enough liquidity pockets, enough liquidity within that trend line right there to go and break out if you're with the short being that low. Now, price wants to go and sell off. We go and accumulate higher. Right above this previous accumulation. And if you guys don't know, we legally cannot touch within that space of this accumulation. It never happens in the crypto space, like ever. Notice how this wick over here does not enter that territory. So we came fairly damn close right there. But overall, everything is pretty healthy. Pretty healthy. The reason why I want to break down some of this price action is because Ethereum looks like we're doing the exact same thing that Bitcoin is doing. So this is just a little mini head and shoulders right here. Normally the last up move before the last sell-off is going to act as a point where price is going to create some sort of resistance off of those highs most of the time, and ultimately go and trade and break out of. There's a lot of confusing patterns within here, like this one. This is a quick little liquidity sweep before trading back into these support levels just to push the price higher. And overall, you just see liquidity buildup. After liquidity buildup. And price just keeps breaking out of it every time. 1, 2, 3. So overall, as you guys can see exactly what I just did, we're looking at areas where we create some sort of resistance. Price goes and trades a little bit lower to create a right shoulder, if you will. We do it every single time here, here, and here. And now the sky is literally the fucking limit on Bitcoin, because we're still breaking out of this entire zone right here. Like all of this, all the time that sits within here is literally money. Money. These big whales are just buying up coins. They're just buying up large quantity of Bitcoin. And ultimately, they're waiting to push the price out of these levels and start to take some of their profits. So we'll see where the highs on Bitcoin land. Overall, this is pretty healthy price action. I can see $250,000 on Bitcoin. I definitely can. Just drawing out my Fibonacci from previous swing lows to previous swing highs. We see these 3 levels starting at about 155,000 USD to about 294K, with a middle number at about 200 grand. So overall, I think the price of BTC, the peak, can fall anywhere within here before our next bear market starts. Now, BTC will never ever touch, in my opinion, 30K again. It will never touch 16K again. It will never touch anywhere near there. If the bull market wants to go and top off somewhere within the 100, 200K range, whatever that number falls at ultimately, for those of you who want to buy back again, and this is where I said we'll get into this in the other end of this video. Let's say best case scenario, Bitcoin goes to 300K. It's about an 1800% increase. You know what? Let's say it goes to 400K, right? Bitcoin now, I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to delete this Fibonacci. Bitcoin now cannot trade back into here, basically. We cannot trade back into that 28K range, basically, like at all. So if we know that all of these bear markets are like 70, 80%, whatever it is, legally, we cannot do that. I don't even think we'll break this trend, to be honest. So like the higher we go, the higher the floor is for the next bear market is what I'm trying to say. Like you could see a new floor on Bitcoin of 100 grand. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is the faster that you guys get in, most likely the better. Because the higher we go, the less likely I see this breaking down some of this trend in the future. I think it's just stable BTC from here, unless it, I guess the price just becomes so expensive that nobody wants to buy anymore. I think that's the only issue that people might run into. But then again, I don't really know. Personally, I don't. Nobody really knows. It's just what I'm seeing on the chart based on mathematical Fibonacci levels. But overall, this is Bitcoin for you. You see all of these little liquidity pockets being created in order for price to get pushed out of on the lower time frames on the hourly or 4 hour. It looks like we are doing that exact same thing, just back to the upside. So I don't think the move is done whatsoever. I just think we are still generating enough liquidity to go and push the price higher, because we literally just broke out of a large move that was trading sideways. Like this entire consolidation, if price wants to show on my chart, like this entire consolidation right here, if you were aware of core market structure, you would have seen on the right hand side all of this accumulation before a breakout. So what percent was this? I think maybe 70%. Wow, 84% from the bottom of here on an asset that was worth 50 grand is crazy. That's crazy. So now we're really just waiting. Now it's just a patience game. People are probably scared to go and buy Bitcoin. They're like, oh, fuck, it's at all-time highs. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. Oh, well, that is a you problem, my friends. For me, this looks extremely bullish still. Looks like there's so much more potential on the table. And ultimately, I think 100 grand is the bare minimum at which we will see. This is way too long of a consolidation just to see a measly 100 grand in price to go and trade below there. So let's see where this bull run can really take us. I look forward to the Ethereum video, as a lot of the information that we stated in here, we are going to ultimately look at within the ETH video. I think there's a lot of potential within Ethereum and Solana, and each of those assets as well. There are certain price levels that I do not think we will ever touch again. So if you guys are bullish on BTC, I suggest getting your ass to work and ultimately getting some of that money in some ledgers, some cold wallets into some crypto exchanges, and see what you guys can do with it. These are just some of my price levels on BTC that I will be eyeing for us to take some profit. Mind you, just to reiterate, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own fucking research. If you guys make some money, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. If not, piss off. But yeah, take care, guys. See you guys in the next video.